All right, so trying to start doing this on my computer instead of trying to do everything on my phone. Trying to get a little bit better at this as far as recording content for you guys, stuff that I find interesting. But here we are. It's what's up with all those black men who voted for the Republican in Georgia governor's race. Vanessa Williams, of course, is a black woman. Getting down on black men because that's what a lot of them like to do. Says white female voters in Georgia showed interest in helping black women fulfill their dreams of electing Stacey Abrams as governor, which have made her the first African American woman to head a state in the nation's history. Okay, so here's what I'll say. Who gives a crap if it's a woman or a black woman? I could give a rat's ass if it's a black woman, gay, straight. Well, I don't care. I don't care. What are your freaking policies? Is the question. What are your policies? I don't care if you're the first African American. Well, let's be honest. I mean, I'm from Houston originally. Sheila Jackson Lee's been running her district for absolutely the longest. When her crown weave wearing ass has the worst dropout percentages as far as students and all this other stuff. So I could give a crap if she's of course she doesn't run a state, but that I'm saying here is that I don't care. So 75%, back to the article, 75% of white women voted for Republican Brian Kemp, who was declared the winner late last week, more than 10 days after disputes over absentee and provisional ballots, which they were trying to cheat right there. Maybe not so much as what's going on in Florida, but whatever. Among black women, 97% supported Abrams, who was the first woman to win a major party's nomination for governor. Once again, we don't care that you're a woman. We don't care that you're black. We don't care. Although white suburban women were praised for helping to flip the U.S. House of Republicans to Democratic control, liberal political pundits and activists criticized them for backing Kemp over the female Democratic candidate. So, like I've said in previous videos, white women overwhelmingly were one of the reasons that the House flipped. But since they didn't completely just go hog wild over everything Democrat, then that's a problem. That for this Vanessa Williams. Okay, so let me go down here. But another group of voters raised eyebrows for how they voted in the race, in which Abrams fell about 17,000 votes short of forcing runoff with Kemp. Black men voted for Kemp at a higher rate than black women, according to exit polling, a data point that drew gasp and rebuke on social media and news commentary. Because you Negro men, how dare you vote for anything but a Democrat? How dare you? Now you're women. Now you're black women. These queens. We was queens. Are telling you Negroes how to vote. I thought you was a king. You was a king. That's what you said. And now you got your queen telling you that you shouldn't be voting Democrat. How dare you? And of course they got the white liberal back there pulling that, with their hands up that black woman's ass, telling her to tell you, because they don't want to be, because if they tell you, then they're racist. So whatever. Let me go ahead and go down a little bit more. I'm not going to read all of this. I'll link this in the description, but this is just absolutely amazing. So, according to the network exit polling provided by CNN, 11% of black men voted for Kemp. The Associated Press vote cast reported 8%. So, this is what kind of comes to mind here. What kind of comes to mind is how you Christians, which a lot of black people profess to be Christian. Didn't it say wide and cramped and narrow is the road to salvation, and wide and spacious is the road to destruction? I guess what I tend to get out of that is, if everybody in the black community is going one way, there's probably a problem. It's probably a problem. If there's a couple of others that are going the other way, maybe you should just sit back and say, let me check out that over there, since we're just completely going everybody's going one way and we're still failing, but for some reason no one wants to go that other way, and let's just see what happens? Absolutely not. Those numbers are, what does it say down here? I'm going to go back to the article here. Those numbers are reminiscent of the double-digit level of support that Donald Trump got among black men in 2016 presidential election. I'm telling you, you thought these queens, you thought these queens were with you. They're not. What they're with you as long as you're doing what they tell you to do. Right? Trump endorsed Kemp, which helped him win a runoff primary contest in July, and traveled to Georgia to stump for Kemp 2 days before the November 6th election. Kemp's campaign mirrored Trump's political themes and rhetoric. Mean Trump. During the primary, Kemp promised to protect the Second Amendment by running a campaign ad in which he brandished a shotgun. Well, what's wrong with Second Amendment? Is that something to stand against now? Is that what we're going to stand against? I mean, is that a problem? Is that a problem? Second Amendment, that's a problem for black folks. Even though we're living in that quote unquote that system of white supremacy, you would think that we want to arm ourselves against all these racist white folks, right? Anyway, I'm not going to get done with all this, but you kind of see where we're going with this. This is queen. She decides that she wants to beat you down, black men, if you say that you don't agree with everything the Democrat Party is saying. So, like I said before, comment, like, share, subscribe, and all that. And I'll put the link to this article in the description, because if I kept reading all of this, this video would run forever. So, like I said before, comment, like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. All right.